play when Julio scored, I was going on the field, and Coach pulled me back out. That was probably the most memorable play in that game. I wasn't even worried about the interception. The ref was in control of that call, and they said I didn't get in. So probably that play when I was running on the field, and Coach pulled me back out.
Which coach told you to stay?
I think it was I believe it was Coach Cooper. It was Coach Cooper or Coach Hayden, one of the two.
And because they just didn't feel physically you could go, or
actually I don't know what. Maybe honestly I believe it was too late in the play because I was going on the far corner, and it was too late for Brandon to get all the way back across the field.
That interception, does that still stick in your mind, or have you tried to put it out of your mind? How do you?
It's definitely erased.
Yeah.
It's not on the stat sheet, so I mean I don't mind. You know, I just gotta come out here and continue being the best player that I can be. You know, so the ref has the final say so in that decision. And they said I didn't have, I believe they said I didn't have control or no feet in, or whatever the call was. They said there was no interception. Alabama got the ball, and I think they kicked the field goal after that. My freshman was a freshman phenom versus freshman phenom. I mean, it was a phenomenal battle. Last year was another phenomenal battle, and here we are again. You know, it's going to be fun. I know it's our third year playing against each other. I mean, he pretty much know how I play, and I pretty much know how he plays. So we definitely going to come out here. Both of us going to give us our A game. You know, I'm pretty sure he's definitely going to give it his all. I'm going to give it my all, and I'm just going to give the fans something exciting to watch. It's a secret about all good receivers. They only have certain routes. All good receivers only have certain routes. So, Julio, he changed it up a little bit this year, but you know, by watching my film, I feel pretty confident within the things that I know that he's going to do in certain situations.
Do you feel like will the defense be more aggressive, or is this a chance to maybe play more comfortably against a team that's more traditional offense and play against Auburn?
With the game plan, the beginning of the game plan, it looked pretty aggressive still. You know, I believe Coach Shave is definitely not going to lay off with this traditional offense, with this kind of like control the clock offense, no manageable offense. But I believe he's still going to be aggressive. This is only phase one in this game plan, and it looks like it's still going to be aggressive on this.
How would you describe Julio as a receiver? I mean, like, what's his strong points? I mean, compare him to AJ Green. You know, are they similar? Are they different?
Those guys are definitely different. You know, both of them. The only similarity they got, both of those guys are great. You know, both of those guys doing the things that they need to do to help their team win ball games. But Julio is just he's a man amongst boys out there. You know, he's 6'4", 220. You know, you don't get no better than that. I mean, he's physical at the line. He has great speed. You know, great hands. Even though he has a couple plates and he's still out there diving, catching for balls. I mean, the guy's unbelievable. But AJ Green is just another wonderful receiver, and he's definitely doing the things that he needs to do to help Georgia win games as well.
The game against Tennessee, when he caught the 12 passes, you saw the tape of that game?
I actually saw the game.
What was he? Was he even more special that day, or he just had a big advantage over Tennessee's second?
He actually looked like Andre Johnson out there. You know, he was out there diving all across the field, catching the ball deep, running the pass, the corners. I mean, he definitely had a breakout game in Tennessee versus Tennessee.
Do you converse with him before the game starts, or do you want to not say anything to him? I mean, is there an understood mutual respect, or is it kind of actually verbalized?
I believe to this point it's understood respect. You know, I don't talk to him before the game. He don't talk to me before the games. Probably pretty much after that first play, we dap each other off and tell each other have great games. You know, let's give this crowd what he came here to Tiger Stadium to see. Great matchup.
Have you ever had a conversation with him?
I did. Actually, he was talking to me when I actually caught that first crab. Going there, I believe when Drake's, it was like, I believe they were on the 5-yard line, and they tried to throw a hitch to him, and I went down for the crab. He asked me, was I okay? So I have a lot of respect for the guy. You know, he's definitely shows a lot of sportsmanship. You know, he's a great receiver, and I can't wait to play against him Saturday.
In a week like this, do you sit Mo aside or a guy like Tyron?
Say it again?
In a week like this, do you sit Morris aside or a guy like Tyron and tell him what to expect? Because Miles said this morning he doesn't want to stick you on Julio the whole game from start to finish type deal?
I did talk to both of those guys today. I told those guys to be expecting just not only to make big plays, but I give them if they want to guard them as well, I give them a little taste as well. And Morris definitely. His eyes got huge when I told him that. Now Tyron as well. Those guys are definitely great competitors. Can't wait to see what those guys are going to do against them as well. But the game plan right now, I am going to be guarding Julio, but not throughout the whole game.